Hey everybody, welcome back to the 80slashers.com YouTube channel. In today's video, I thought I would take a look at a specific part of my 80s slasher collection. I thought I would go ahead and start maybe a little boutique label highlight thing going on. Maybe I'll do it with a couple different boutique labels. But I thought in this video I would highlight my Scream Factory Blu-ray collection of 80 slashers. I thought I would just kind of take a quick peek of my main media wall here first, just to give a peek, see what I have here. As you see at the top there, I have some Betamax tapes. Not very many, small little collection, and there is an 80 slasher in this box. I showed it in one of my videos, but inside this Betamax is actually a Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning Betamax tape. Don't have the case, but it's in there. So yeah, so there's my Beta. This is kind of my not too big VHS collection, but I've got a few. There's like sci-fi and action there, and it kind of moves into the horror. There is a few 80 slashers, not too many mixed in there, and then some of the bigger boxes, some of the older stuff. I got my wrestling DVD collection, my 80, mostly, I like the 80s stuff, the older stuff. There is some VHS, 80s wrestling VHS tapes. Yeah, just some wrestling stuff. That's just, yeah. There's some 80s, like specifically 80s Blu-rays, just films that are from the 80s. There's some horror DVDs, miscellaneous. I got my 4K, small 4K collection. And then this next row here is my horror Blu-ray row. So I got this, and this is just regular horror. And then this last little shelf is my 80s slashers collection. I keep them all in alphabetical order usually, but for the sake of this video, I kind of, I put all my Scream Factories at the end here, so you just take a look how they look lined up on the shelf there, and we will go to the table there and take a closer look at each of them. So that's that. Yeah, then just some more, regular Blu-rays, and we get into the TV shows on DVD collection, which, yeah, I love collecting these things at the thrift stores and wherever I can get them, eBay, Amazon. A lot of 80s TV. Go over here, back down. You got your MacGyver, your Magnum, your Miami Vice, your Murder, She Wrote, Remington Steele, all that good stuff. And this is mostly sitcoms, some 80s, some 90s sitcoms. And yeah, then just, I don't know, just some other stuff down there. Some kids' cartoons, got a lot of, kids' cartoons, He-Man, Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes, Smurfs, Teddy Ruxpin, Thundercats, Under the Umbrella Tree. And then, yeah, the rest is just mostly video games. I don't have a lot of video games. I got some Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, some Game Boy, some PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and that's where it ends for me with the PlayStation. And then just some miscellaneous stuff. Anyway, so I just, for whatever reason, thought I'd give you a quick little tour of the media shelf. But yeah, we're here to talk about these guys right here, these Scream Factory 80s slashers on Blu-ray. So let's take them over to the table, and we'll take a peek at them. All right, so let's take a little closer look at each of these titles here. Before I start, I just have some numbers to go through here. So, by my calculation, from the films that I consider to be 80s slashers, Scream Factory has released has 26 releases of 80s slashers, 27 films, because there is a double pack, but 26 releases. Of those 26, I currently own 15 of those releases. And within there, There's two releases that have gone out of print that I missed. So I'm probably never, well, I should say never. I probably won't get those unless I ever find them for a decent price. Chances are I'm probably gonna have to wait for another boutique label to re-release, so maybe Scream Factory themselves. We'll get to those. And there's two that they've released that I already have a separate version of from a different label. So I probably won't be double dipping, even though the Scream Factory are probably the better releases. I'll probably just skip those ones because I already have them. So basically, there's seven. When you take out the two out of print and the two duplicates that I have, there's still seven Scream Factory titles releases that I need to pick up. So yeah, so I'll be chipping away. Every month I try to buy a couple or one, two, whatever I can get. I don't like to go crazy, but I have a backlog of stuff to watch, so I'm not buying them a lot, but yeah. So anyway, so let's get into this. First one, I put them in alphabetical order here. So the first one I have on here is obviously The Burning from 1981. This is a good release. This is the only. Well, I shouldn't say it's the only way to get them, because there is some of these releases on other companies that are region B, like over in Europe and whatnot. So there is, I think this is on, I can't remember the Cult Cinema Cult. A couple of these do have that, but in terms of North America, where I'm at, this is the only way to get this film on Blu-ray in a region A player. But yeah, this is a great release. Good video, good audio, some decent special features, and this one does come with a reversible cover art. So that's their newly commissioned artwork. I always stick with the original. So, but it does have it. Not all these do have a reversible cover art. So, yeah. First up is The Burning. That's the next title. Also from 1981 is Final Exam. Again, this is in North America, this is the only way to pick up this film, is the Scream Factory release. This is just a fantastic one. Decent special features. The audio and the video is really good. This does not have reversible art, I believe. No, yeah. So no reversible art on this one, but this is such fantastic art. You don't really need that. This is fantastic. So yeah, Final Exam. That's a good one. All right. Next up, I have The Final Terror. This is a film from 1983. Same thing, only way to get this one, North America. Again, no reversible cover art on this one. You get just some regular, scenes from the film. It's a pretty decent film. Again, like Scream Factory, I'm gonna say it every time, but the best thing about their releases is they just do a fantastic job on the audio and video presentations, like the restoration they do on these films. They rescan the original negatives if they have them, and they all look fantastic. And some of them have, there's not a ton of special features, but there's enough to keep you interested. There's always some interviews, some commentaries, and sometimes they'll put like a really good like a documentary or making of if it exists. So for the bigger releases, they usually do that. Final Terror, yeah. That's a good one. All right, next up is The Funhouse. Again, there is a version of this overseas. I don't know if it's 88 Films or Cinema Cult or Cult Cinema. But yeah, this is a good one from 1981. The Funhouse. Yeah, this does have reversible cover art, and this is actually the reversible cover. This is like the only one I actually chose this because I do not like the original artwork. This is the original artwork. I don't know. I probably should switch it because it is the original, just to stick with my theme. I just don't like it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. So I've decided to go with this new commissioned work. Yeah, fun film. Alright, next up we have Hell Night, also from 1981. This is 4 of the 5 first ones here, all from 81. Yeah, Linda Blair slasher, very gothic. Yeah, new 4K scan on this one, so this one does look really good. Some good features. I don't. Yeah, this does have reversible artwork. You know, it's all right. It's nice. But I much prefer the original. I think that's fantastic. So yeah, Hell Night. Next up is Motel Hell from 1980. Yeah, same thing as all. This is another good one. Odd slasher film. It's, you know, it's borderline slasher, borderline. This is a different one. Some good features on this one. There's quite a few stuff on this one. And original artwork. It does have reversible, which, you know, it's all right. You know, a lot of people like to use that one. That's a cool. I like this one. Yeah, I like that artwork. That's a nice one. But again, I prefer the original. So yeah, Motel Hell from 1980. Next up is My Bloody Valentine. This one was released on like Lionsgate, I believe, back in 2009. It's long out of print. Before this came out, that one was going on eBay for like $100, something like that, which is crazy. So yeah, this is if you're looking for this film, this is clearly the best one to get. So yeah. Yeah, and this one does have, well, this is the commissioned work. This is the slipcover. I don't have a lot of slipcovers for these ones. People buy these online just for the slipcovers. I don't really care if they come with them. Great, if not. But that's the new work, or new artwork, and this is the original, which I prefer this. But you know. So yeah, so that's My Bloody Valentine. Next up is New Year's Evil. Yeah, this is a good one. 1980. Again, not a ton of special features, but this one looks really good. Sounds really good. This one does have reversible artwork. I feel like they're both original artwork. I guess there was 2 different ones. This is the one I remember as a kid on the VHS shelves in the video stores. So this is what I'm going with. But I do like the one here. I actually had this one displayed for a while, but I switched it back. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. But you know, I definitely prefer this one. Yeah, New Year's Evil. Next we have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Get the slipcover on this one. I like that. That's great art. I like the dead bodies behind, and yeah, that's cool. I do have the original artwork, which I definitely like this one better. This is great. But you know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty iconic. I remember this obviously growing up a lot as well. So yeah, and this is a great release. This has a bunch of uncut footage that was lost, that was not in the original releases, put back in. It doesn't, in this one you can tell, like, unlike, it's the same thing with My Bloody Valentine. The My Bloody Valentine release, the new footage put back in, I think it was all restored. It looks pretty seamless. This one, the few scenes, like there's like an antler scene with Linnea Quigley, you can tell it's like, I don't think they remastered it. I think it's only from like a VHS rip or something. But yeah, whatever. It's here. It's not that distracting. Yeah, and look at this. This has a ton of special features. 2 discs. You get like the theatrical version, the unrated version, and there's just, yeah, a ton of special features. This is a fantastic release. Yeah. So Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1984. Yeah, love this. Good Christmas film. It's almost that time. Almost that time of year. I might be, I'll probably do a review of this one. I'll try to, this Christmas season. Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have Sleepaway Camp, 1983. Again, good release. Reversible cover art on this one. I do like the artwork for these ones. That's pretty cool. That's really, if you can see, this thing's gonna block in Angela's face there, but that's a really cool one. But I just love, like, this is so iconic. Love it. So that's from 1983. Then we have part 2 with the slipcover with the new artwork. Yeah, so this is 1988, and there's the original. I do not like I do not like that. That just looks so straight to video, direct, DVD, VHS. Um, it's like it's not even Angela, the actress that plays. It's just I don't like this cover at all. So I'm glad I have this. This is cool. But yeah, good release. Some pretty good features there. It looks great. Great film. Yeah, it's fun. And of course, part 3. I do not have the slipcover on this one. I like this one. This one's a little better. Part 2, the cover is terrible. This one's pretty good. I like this cover. Obviously, this is the one I have. You know, decent special features. Really fun movie. And this one does have reversible artwork, and it looks good. I do like the reversible artwork on that one. All 3 of these, the new artwork is pretty nice. So, but I try to keep the original as much as I can. So yeah, that's good. All right, next up we have the Slumber Party Massacre, 1982. Love this film. Fantastic. This is like an earlier. I believe this is an earlier Scream Factory release for them. You know, not a ton of actually that not a ton of special features, but there is like a little the making of, which is really good. Sleepless Nights. It's a really good little documentary. Yeah, no reversible cover art for this one. Just the pictures from inside, but this is iconic. This is like I can't, you know, growing up again. This is one of those ones I just always saw at the video store. So yeah. Slumber Party Massacre. Ooh, love this film. Fantastic film. Terror Train, 1980. Yeah, another good one here. I don't know why I didn't take that sticker off. I do not like that sticker. So this is the new artwork, which is, you know, it's alright. The original, that's just alright too, to be honest. It's not it's not great. Yeah, it's okay. This is a good film, fun film. That's on my top 10 locations list for 80 slasher settings. You know, decent special features, looks good, sounds good, good release. I definitely picked that one up. And the last one that I own, it's the double feature of X-Ray and Schizoid. Schizoid's from 1980, X-Ray's from 1982. I love this. I wish they would do more of these, of like these lesser known films. You know, if there's like, cause there's a ton of 80 slashers that aren't great, and you know they'll probably never get a full, you know, Blu-ray release. But like put them like this, man, like two at a time. I'll snap those up every time. Yeah, this is a good release. Both these films are okay. They're not great films, but I love this. And there's a couple I don't have that I'll talk about in a second here that are also on double features, but only one of them is an 80s slasher, and the other film on the set is not an 80s slasher. So that's probably why I haven't bought them, but I will, because like I said, there's 7 more I need to buy. Yeah, no reversible cover art. There is kind of like some scenes that's kind of neat, and I think there is like another. Yeah, you get a couple like different of the old. I wish I love that. Like I said on the this is. See, I would love a full Blu-ray cover just with that, because I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's all the Scream Factory releases I have. So you know, I have, like I said, there's I have 15 of them. So not you know, not too bad. Actually, I just realized there's one on when I said there's 26 releases and 7 I need to buy. I just realized that there's a new one that I forgot. So there's actually 27 releases, and I guess 8 I need to buy. The first one, so I guess we'll start talking about those ones. The first one that I forgot is April Fool's Day. I don't have. I don't have that. I don't have that. Just came out. Just one of those things. The prices are just a little. I don't know. I can never seem to get the right price for that. But yeah, April Fool's Day. So I'll try to pick that one up. Next one is American Gothic, from 1988. You know, again, that's another one I've been eyeing for some time. It just never works out that I pick it up. I always pick up something else, it seems. The next one is the first duplicate. It's Child's Play. Now I have this. This is like a custom cover I made. This is just like the generic. I don't know. It's just like the regular MGM. Just the regular release. It's fine. This is good enough for me. I'm not a huge Child's Play fan, to be honest. They're okay. Yeah, this is. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna buy the Screen Factory version of Child's Play. I have this. This is good enough for me. This next one from 1982 is Death Valley. Again, a film I want to get, and I will get. Don't have it yet. The next one is Dolls from 1987. Now this is out of print, so I missed out on it. You know, and it's not even considering Dolls as a slasher. I'm on the fence. I'll add it here. I know some people do consider it a slasher. I don't know, but I'll put it here. Like I said, I probably won't get it because now it's like, you know, it was one of the cheapest ones you could buy, and as soon as it went out of print, now people want $50-$60 for it. So I'm not paying that for that. So yeah, we'll see. The next one is again another duplicate I have, Halloween 2. This is my version. Again, it's just like the studio. It's released by, who is this from? Universal. So yeah, Screen Factory released a version of Halloween 2. It definitely is. It's definitely way better than this. Probably the audio, the video, and the special features. But this one's fine. So I probably, unless I find it like dirt cheap somewhere, I'll just stick with this one. This one's fine for me. But yeah, they do have Halloween 2 Screen Factory release is out there. Next one is Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2 from 1987. I would like to get that. It's actually on my Christmas wish list, so you know, the wife might pick it up for me. We'll see. See if under the Christmas tree if I get it. Yeah, so that's another release from Screen Factory. Next one we have is the out of print. It's a double pack, Slumber Party, Massacre Part 2 and Part 3. Part 3 is from 1990, so it's not an 80s slasher. But Part 2 is from 1987. And again, this one's going for crazy prices, like north of $100, $120, $130. So unless it gets released somewhere else, I'll probably just pick it up on DVD if I can somewhere, or just wait for another of these boutique labels to release it. Yeah, so there's that. The next one is a double pack as well, and the 80s slasher in it is The Outing, also known as The Lamp, from 1987. This comes in a double pack with The Godsend, so it's one of the reasons I haven't picked it up. I don't like, I don't know, I like to keep all my 80s slashers together, so I wish it was a standalone release. But yeah, I will pick that one up for sure. The next release is from 1987 as well, is The Stepfather. This is one I want to get for sure, so I'll be picking this one up as well at some point. And the last title is another double feature release from Screen Factory, and that is Visiting Hours from 1982, which shares a double release with the film Bad Dreams. So again, it's, you know, one of these double features I'll pick up. I wish they would have had like The Outing and Visiting Hours, 280 slashers side by side. That would have been perfect, just like they did with Schizoid and X-Ray. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's my Scream Factory 80s slashers on Blu-ray collection. So here's all 15 of the releases that I own. So it's a pretty good collection. Like I said, 7 more that I can buy now, as long as they don't go out of print. So this is the company who has the most releases of 80 slashers. Like I said, there's 27 total 80 slashers that they've released, which is fantastic. Some other companies, Vinegar Syndrome has released quite a few. Maybe I'll do another, if this video does okay, maybe I'll do another boutique label spotlight on Vinegar Syndrome. 88 Films has a ton as well. Again, a lot of them are not region free. A lot of them are region B locked. So I have a couple. But I have a very small collection of those ones just because I buy them region A. So, but yeah, 88 Films, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow Video has quite a few, and there's a bunch of smaller labels that have 3 or 4 each. But yeah, so that's it, guys. So that's the Scream Factory 80s slashers on Blu-ray collection. So yeah, that's it. So thanks everyone for watching, checking the video, subscribing, commenting, hitting the like button, all that good stuff. It really helps the channel. And yeah, until next time. All right, guys. Later.